It's so easy. It's so functional. There's shoulder dislocation. If you pivot out the other way, there's the pose. Boom, he grabs, he's out. And then there it is. When somebody's coming in behind you, there's a couple things you got to watch for. Early phase is essentially you could stop it as it's coming around you. You can drop your chin right there, and that may help, but look what happens here when I get here. See that? This can become a neck crank, a neck break. If you went into that A-frame, once you feel anyone coming around, and you go and bring up that triangle to your top of your head, if you get in here, anything that I get in here, if you squeeze down now and pivot either way, there's shoulder dislocation. If he's here, one of the first things you want to do is get your hand to your neck. You feel somebody coming around, you want to get there. Like your low triangle right here. When I'm coming around here, you're going to want to grab there, and usually I'll also come up and grab my wrist here, keep that elbow high. So if this person's trying to come around, do you see how now you can lift this? So let's go first early phase. You come around, you grab your neck. Now that's the best. Do you see that? That just completely nullifies it. In reality, that is the best way. Somebody's coming here, you're gonna scoop and you can just walk under. Yeah, you've got the techniques. Okay. If you're not expecting it, and I get here, there's your first. You're trying to prevent me from getting through here. The first thing you should do is, instead of tucking your chin, raise your shoulders to your ears. So if I go here, it becomes harder now to get in. And this now position here is good. You can grab on. This is going to prevent a lot of this chokeability that I have here. Even after you're here, if my hand goes through here, see how you have that flexed onto my arm? Now just bring your flexed elbow down to your body. There's a break of the grip. So I cannot get in here. Yep. You've got, and you're solid. Like, I'm trying to lift this. The fact is you can still breathe. Absolutely. So that's the key right there. This is like we're going in reverse. The first thing you do is, as you're coming around my neck, I'm going to grab in here, okay? If I can get to this position, see how I'm here on my face? I'm preventing that with the bone, preventing this from getting all the way around my throat. From here, if I grab this hand, I can use my shoulder, I can lift the elbow, and it's just a simple walk under. And we got this wrist twist, and we can crank it if we want. So first one, he comes under. You say he gets here, you shrug, there it is. Now if you've got that, I really like that. Shrug high with that right shoulder, that prevents this. Pull down with that nice flexed arm, and then like right here, do the walk under. Oh, see that? You got him right there. This is like brand new. Like, I haven't used that triangle principle, and this is much better a technique. So you feel that come around, you get in here, that's it. You grab, you anchor it down, you walk under. And you've got, look at that. You got like you've got a shoulder lock, and you've got the wrist lock. And like, I'm very controlled right here. If you lift that, yeah, well, you walked yourself back.
Whoa, no, wrong way.
Now, if you're here, if you went one more walk under, then I'm really done. Crack. Oh, everything will be gone. Let me show you what people would typically do. As this comes around the throat, we're going to go here, we're going to step out, and we're going to be out, and we could just, you can imagine if I did one more like I say to you, it's really going to be bad. Even if you feel something coming around, the fact that you can do the first triangle and shrug up, say if you do this, that's going to prevent everything. Now, if I go here, what's my next option? I'm going to dip into here, and you switch to your second one. This now goes, so grab your neck, grab that right by the wrist. He's got a nice, really solid. This shoulder's high. It's beautiful. Then you bring this to the body as you come out, and you've got a nice lock. Now from here, if you wanted to, this hand can release, go over my shoulder, grab the chin, and he can crank me here. He can put this elbow on the back and grab the chin. And now use the elbow to push forward. Yeah, he's got a very good control here. If this was bad, he could simply crank here, or he can step me under into stuff like this and throw me under this way. I really like that. First frame, because we want it to be super simple, right? So first thing, just boom. So you come in, and I get this. Now if you go inside to grab my throat, then you went into here and grabbed, right? You're nice high. So try to grab that, bring your arm down, try to drop my shoulder from this. It's very hard because you're leveraged here. And if I just, sorry, I just had muscle spasm. If I go down here, you can see that it just literally falls in, and you got kicks. You can put them on the ground. Beautiful, beautiful technique. You get that right onto your head nice and high. That's it. This is going to get the safety round. If I go here, you go into the, that's it. You walk it under, step under, you're out, boom. That's actually really nice. Let's try that one more time. As soon as you feel anybody coming around, get up, yeah, so you went here. He's also got this. Now roll it out this way. There's the arm bar right there too. This is actually a very unique and beautiful technique. And the only one thing I'd say on that last arm bar is when you roll out, just adjust your elbow to be above my elbow. If I can get you in here, and I'm going like this, just go right into that technique. So now if you rolled all the way out, and then use this elbow, and you just step back. Very, very powerful arm bar right there. He could break that elbow, and the fact is, he's not even using your arm. Yeah. You're using the grip of the inside of that elbow. He could just crack that elbow, no problem at all. So you've got two phases. You go up, in, good, that's it. I'm trying to grab here. I cannot go in and close this. It's beautiful. All right, try going either way. Walk under, beautiful, very nice. And from this position, he's got the material here. He's got my hand locked. I don't know if you could see this, but if we turn, see how my hand is actually trapped in, and he's backstopped on my back. Now, if he just took a step back and put my butt to the ground, I'm going down. He could just let me fall down to the ground and get out right there. That's an absolute original. I want to pressure test this a bit, okay? So you're in, you're late, get to it. I'm going in here, that's it. Now use that strength of your arms, bring that down into the body right here, bring that elbow down. Yeah, so collapse that into your body as you go. That's the pinch. That will allow you to get out that way. So you step out, boom, here, bang. If he just pulled the shoulder or pulled my head back, he can just drag me right to the ground. Or initially, you just want to shove him away. He's in a powerful position to shove me away and get out. Comes in, it gets late phase. Now get that arm. So now you've got that really pulled down. So you want this to go down into your body. That's it. Now go all the way out. So he goes, yeah, spin, full swing. Yes. And then if, at this point, if he was to do one more step backwards and really crank that, you feel like this elbow is done. So he can really, really crank this. So this is actually a very unique, very effective technique for late phase. Now, if he was able to get his hand up to his neck first, okay, just as he's feeling it, just put it on the side of your face. This is standard. So like this. Yeah, this is standard. This is how they typically go. You could grab this hand with this one, and you can walk under. That's the standard. So grab your face as you're there, grab the hand, then grab the hand, walk under. That's standard escape, right? Early phase. As I go in, that's it. Once he gets his hand close to his wrist, he has really trapped me. I'm caught up here. And the more he closes his armpit and closes this into the body, brings this down into his body, he's just got a power base that my arm is not going to win against. He has a choice. If I'm trying to go in this way and take him into a headlock, he's out. I've already got his throat, and he's reinforced this block. I go here, he can now step across and do a full swing step, boom, here, bang. And if he was to continue with that swing, he can drive me into any product. Very, very powerful. That's beautiful.
Extremely important that
shrugs.
The shoulders.
Yeah.
Otherwise you...
So they're going to try a couple things. When you get here and you're trying to protect your throat, they're going to try to lift your throat like this to get to your throat. So this is why, even if I go in here and I get there, you grab for that neck, very beautiful, and now I'm trying to get to your throat. You use that closing off right there and the shoulder shrug. You've got a very strong anchor on my wrist, and I'm unable to let go. That grip, he has the inside easy to go out. If I start to lift up, he goes the other way. Boom, bang. There it is. A common way this is done is somebody's going to get in and they're going to grab at the elbow right here, or they're going to open the elbow. If you open the elbow, you turn your body for the tonsao. That prevents this. You're not gonna get in. So if I'm here and you see somebody open, you tonsao that way. And that's your prevention from me getting in. If I go here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull and bring it into this. That's where it is. What's done really well that he doesn't even know he's doing is he's prevented me with this shoulder. I really like the mechanics of this. The shoulder's raised. I can't get anything. Even if he postures up, he can lean his head back, and he's got me in a headbutt on the back side right there because I'm in tight, I'm committed. And wherever he walks out now, if he walk out, whichever way is easiest, boom, right there, just think of the only thing is this has to be a little bit above the elbow. What you want to do is get that elbow in. Now, slowly, don't do it, but just think of cradling this down behind your back. Yeah, that I'm already feeling my shoulder. This is a very, very powerful arm bar right here. He can literally just go, and I'm done. That elbow's done. Great. It's in. I got, like, that right there is absolutely beautiful. I still think your first one is to step out and under because you're already angling. Good. Now shove me away.
Full prowess, breaking all dawn. Meditates at sunrise, breaking the night. Moves like a whisper, silent in the fight. Schooled in the ways, ancient and wise. Violent by nature, yet calm in his eyes. Master Greg Fraser, legend in the streets, wears his calm like robes.